What's up, Eurovision people? My name is Sean, and on my channel, I talk about all things Eurovision. Ukraine, Vidbir, 2025. Finally, we have all 10 songs competing in a national final, which is gonna take place in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now. We're gonna have all 10 of these singers and songs and their songs on the stage. And I'm always curious to see how Ukraine manages to reinvent the wheel every time. Because let's face it, Ukraine is one of our most consistent, powerful Eurovision countries. I'm actually really calm filming this reaction video because I know that I'm probably gonna like most of what I hear. However, there's only one way to find out. Let's react to all 10 songs. But before I do so, Ukrainian people, don't forget to come and subscribe to my channel. Why? Because my content is honest, my content is free, and I'm always reacting to Vidbir anyway. I've been doing it for quite a while, so you don't want to miss it for all the years to come. How about that? And come and follow me on my social media where we can interact more about this beautiful competition that we like to call Eurovision. What's up, Eurovision people? Do you love Eurovision as much as me? Reactions, live streams, discussions. This is the place to be. Come and subscribe. What are you waiting for? My content is free and honest. Come find me on Instagram. See you. Do you want to improve your English but never really found the right place to do so? Look no further. Malta Language Travel organizes English immersion courses where you can study English for as many weeks as you wish. These courses combine in-class learning as well as leisure activities where you can practice your English with people like yourself. And if you want your kids to learn some English as well, bookings are open for summer 2025 English camps, where your kids can have the English learning holiday that they will never forget. Send me a message on Instagram for a 15% discount. But hurry up because the offer closes very soon. Okay, first up is Vlad Sherif with the song Wind of Change. Let's see if this sheriff is gonna be the new sheriff in town and take Ukraine to Eurovision victory. Is he holding like a bag of ice or something? You know what this song reminds me of? Ukraine's very first Eurovision entry, Hasta la Vista. I forgot the name of the guy, but it was in 2003. It reminds me of that. It's a very melancholic ballad. I'm not sure where it's taking me, to be honest, but it's good. It's a bit dramatic though, let's face it. It's a little bit dramatic, and I'm not sure it benefits English lyrics. I think it could have been in Ukrainian again, but hey, I'm always the one person that's advocating for these songs to be in their native languages. So that's not really a surprise coming from me, is it? I really like it, I really like his voice, but I struggle to see this at Eurovision, I'm not gonna lie. I think if we sent this, it would be a bit of a slip up from Ukraine in their string of successes. It gets a bit repetitive, I'm not gonna lie. It gets a bit redundant. Yeah, it's about to be done. Solid start. I don't think we should be taking this to Eurovision, but hey, solid start. Next up is F.Y.R with the song Dim. I don't know this girl. Never heard of her. Hitting play. I love the styling. I love what she's wearing. Sounds a bit gamer music kind of, but oriental. I don't know. It's like a bit electronic, but it's interesting. Reminds me a little bit of Anka, Pala la 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 from last year. I'm curious, is piano guy the musical director for Vidbir anymore? Because I heard that Tina Karol was getting involved this year. And it's always interesting to know who's the musical director, because we would be able to see what direction these songs are traveling towards. Okay, I really like this song. I think it's going to find a comfortable place in my playlist. This is the kind of song that I need to see on the stage to see how it's going to have light and shade. And I struggle to see that, if I'm honest. Like, Pa La 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 last year, I really liked that song, I still play it. But on stage it didn't come together as well as it needed to, and in fact it didn't win. It's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. But the studio cut, the base product, which is the song, is good. And I like it. Can I just say I appreciate that it's in Ukrainian. I think it adds to the mystery of the song. Yeah. Again, I like this, but should it go to Eurovision? We need to find out. Alright, next up is Melody with the song My Sea. And as I watch an ad with Jerry Hale endorsing it, Melody are out and about with their jackets. I'm really intrigued by the lyrics for some reason. So it's a mix between English and Ukrainian. Okay. Sounds like a well-produced song. Not gonna lie though, the production is not going anywhere. I mean, it's well-produced. But we need some light and shade. We need some highs and lows. We need to progress. We need to break down again. It's a very linear sound. Is this like some trend in Ukraine? The sunglasses and the styled down hair, which is kind of straight and dark. I see a lot of guys like this in Ukraine. I'm not gonna lie, this song is not blowing me away. But we've got a minute left, so I'm going to take this time to say hi to my Ukrainian students. I'm pretty sure many of you will be watching this video because we like to talk about Eurovision when we're supposed to be learning English. Thank you, Melody. Not my favorite song, but hey, it's not bad. It's not bad. Next up is Future Culture with Waste My Time. Now, just by the styling here and by the overall impression, image-wise, this looks like something I'm gonna like. However, the song is very different than what I expected it to be. Oh my god, you know who they remind me of? There was a song in Portugal, I think in 2023. It was called Sapatas de Cimiento. I forgot what the name of the band was, but they were all dressed in pink. This is very Western. This is very Western. And to be honest, Ukraine has been trying to lean Western in its Vidbir lineup for a couple of years. That's not really what we come to Ukraine for. I mean, if you take Ukraine's best participations at Eurovision, they have all been aggressive Ukrainian products. Jerry Hale, Aliona, Kalush Orchestra, Jamala. This is very Western. When Ukraine tended to lean Western, like Dvorchi or 2017 with the giant head. I forgot what the name of the song was. Time. They didn't do that well. I mean, Dvorchi came 6th, okay. But that year, we know Ukraine could have done much better, right? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this one is not giving me the feels. And I'm not gonna waste my time with you, Future Culture. You're probably lovely people, but stopping it right there. I mean, a miracle is not gonna happen in the next 45 seconds, is it? Yeah, no. Masha Kondratenko with No Time to Cry is next. Let's see what this girl has for us. It's very interesting. Every song in Ukraine reminds me of something. I'm not saying it's derivative or anything. I mean, it's okay to draw references. But for example, this song reminds me of a song in Vidbir last year, Ingrid. She reminds me a little bit of Ingrid, mixed with a little bit of Krut. That's what I'm getting here. But I have to admit, this is better than Ingrid. Come on, man. There was an Inger at some point at Eurovision. I don't know from which country. Estonia. Inger. Yeah. This is better than Ingrid, in my opinion. It sounds a little bit like the music for Eurovision this year, the theme music. That kind of... I like it. This might be my favorite so far. This might be my favorite, but again, I have to see it on the stage. But... Masha Kondratenko, No Time to Cry. I don't think you're gonna be crying, missus, because this song is solid, yeah. Oh, it's finished. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. Next up is Khayat with the song Honor. I am probably... This is the one that I've been excited about the most. Khayat. He had a really good song called Call for Love in Vidbir 2020. Didn't win, but he's back 5 years later. Let's listen to the song. I'm really curious. I really hope Khayat can bring it home if he has a good song. And so far, his look changed a lot. He looks very different. He looks very Western. But he looks good. Okay, so we're getting this mix of Ukrainian and English, which seems to be a trend in these Vidbir songs. I don't mind it. Jerry Hale and Aliona had a song like that. His voice. These vocals are amazing. Do you see, this is what I come to Ukraine for. And now we're gonna have an amazing drop, aren't we? This is sexy music. Not like I can close my eyes and say that it's sexy music. It gives me the feels. Very interesting production. Very good instrumentals. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. This drop has so much staging potential. You have no idea. This could tear up the stage. Come on, we've been waiting for Khayat to come back to Vidbir. He did not let us down. If I had to be a little bit critical, I think there's too much switching between English and Ukrainian. I think we could have had less transition. But that's my only criticism. The song is pretty good. And it keeps you surprised, man. It keeps you surprised. It keeps you guessing on what's gonna come. It keeps you intrigued. Yeah, I'm into this. Well done, Khayat. Next up is Finka. Finka is another one of my favorites. I thought she was amazing in 2023. Now she's competing with the song Kultura, which I'm guessing means culture. Let's see what Finka has for us this year. She was the wild card, by the way. She wasn't initially picked. And the way that's going this year, I think I'm gonna like it just based off that. It's very low-key. Again, it's quite linear in terms of production. Even vocals, there aren't many. She's just talking, essentially. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just I expected something a bit more progressive from Finka. But I like it. It's giving... You know what it sounds like? It sounds like one of those songs that they put on ads for fashion brands, which are like future, taking it to a new direction, kind of urban. That's what it's giving me. This has the opportunity to be really sassy on stage. I think there's a lot of potential with this one as well. This is my third favorite so far. First, Khayat. Second, the one before him, Masha Kondratenko. And then Finka. I like it. This can be performed with a lot of attitude, and we know Finka can bring that to the stage. Yeah, it's good. If I had to compare it to her previous entry, if I had to compare it with Dovbush, I think I prefer Dovbush. But this is good. Next up is Krillata with the song Stay True. Can I just say, Ukraine, thank you for not enabling any ads on these videos, just a short Jerry Hale ad and that's it. I appreciate that from the perspective of a fan. From the perspective of a YouTuber, ads pay me a cocktail every now and then. So, can't complain. It's got an urgency in its production, which I like. And we're changing it up to Ukrainian as well. I don't mind. I'd rather have a song with some Ukrainian than no Ukrainian. But I think we're taking it a bit far with all of these transitions. It's too switchy. Again, though, I think that the production is a bit linear. And it's not a bad thing, it's a choice. But what it does is it keeps the viewer, the listener, from being surprised. See, this is the thing. Khayat stood out for me because the production is really, really haphazard. It keeps me guessing. Here it's a bit linear. And maybe, I could be wrong here, but maybe in order to achieve easy listening, maybe a linear production is the way. I mean, think of Snap, the most easy listening Eurovision song. Okay, we're hurrying up for a very, very sudden finish here, aren't we? Yeah. I like the ending. It was very conclusive, which is what it should be. Next up is Ziferblat with the song Bird of Prey. Now, I don't know if this is a mistake here, but Bird of Prey is what we have. But maybe they mean Bird of Prey. Or maybe they just want to confuse me and keep things mysterious. I don't know. Ziferblat competed last year and they won the jury vote. And they came second. And this song is very different to what they had last year. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like their song last year. I thought it was too Western for my liking. And I'm not saying this because it's Ukraine. I'm saying it's like I usually love Eastern European songs more than Western European songs at Eurovision, when they are true to their musical culture. It's a bit disjointed though, the chorus from the verse. And it doesn't help that it's in a different language, the chorus, than the verse. And this song is about a bird. Okay, so in Finland we had a song about a puppy, but it didn't go very well because it's not gonna happen. And in Ukraine we have a song about a bird. Could it be the new trend at Eurovision 2025? Disqualifications and animals. Disqualifications and animals. The story of 2025. This is a song. Am I gonna say this? It's a bit of a song for hippies. Like, some people like to get high and chill. It's one of those things you do when, you don't really care about nothing. You don't really care whether the song is good or not. It's just giving you the feels of chill and high. And I'm here for it, but I think this will have its fans, but I'm not one of them. Last up, Decay Energetic with Sil, which means salt. Let's see if... This is the last song. This reaction breezed through. That's a good sign. Oh, very dark. Decay Energetic. They don't look very energetic. I have to admit though, the level in Vidbir this year is not like it was last year and the year before. Shoot me in the comments. I told you at the start of this video, you come here for honesty, and I'm gonna give it to you. The level this year is not like it was last year or the year before. It's interesting, this running order. So just before this, we listened to the song that you have on when you're chilling, okay? And after you've chilled, you're gonna sing this song. This is a song that's being sung, in my impression, in a very chill mode. And you know what I mean. The melody is poor here. I think they might have to change their band name, because calling a band DK Energetic and then giving me the song, you're setting up your expectations high. And energy is the one thing that is really not present in this product. Was this a random running order draw? Please tell me it was random, because nobody in their right mind closes the show with this. And I think this could quite possibly be the weakest song in the lineup, if I'm honest. It's finished. Thank you very much, Diakoyu. Usually I would make a top 3. But I think there is one runaway winner in this lineup, and his name is Khayat. I came into this video expecting it was going to be Khayat, and I'm not disappointed. He's the only one, in my opinion, that can really do some damage at Eurovision. F.Y.R was good. Masha Kondratenko was good. I wasn't really impressed by most of these songs. I think those are the three. But we know that if there is one country that's probably gonna perform and stage these songs right, it's Ukraine. I'm not gonna bandage my head before it breaks. Let's see what this national final looks like on stage. That's my 2 cents on Vidbir 2025, the full lineup, all 10 songs. What do you guys think? Come and talk to me in the comments down below. And while you're at it, come and subscribe to my channel. Why? Because my content is free, my content is honest, and hey, Ukrainian people, I'm always reacting to your songs, so why don't you come say hi? Talk to me on social media, find me over there. We will see you later. Bye bye.